Hello G7. So ito na ang ating pinaka-last lecture video for the week. Ito na yung pangatlo or pinakahuling special products na ituturo ko sa inyo. So ang pangatlo na special products ay tinatawag nating square of a binomial. Okay? Sorry. It's cube of a binomial. Okay? Cube of a binomial. So ibig sabihin dito, with the keyword cube of a binomial, meron kang binomial na naka-cube. Okay? So ano po ang format po niyan? Ito po ang ating format. So we have here a plus b cube. A plus b raised to 3. Yan po ang kanyang format. Pag ganito ang format na binigay sa inyo, ang pattern of solution is this. Ito, medyo mahaba po siya. Okay? Ang tawag po natin ulit sa A, that will be your first term. Okay, that will be your first term. Ang tawag po natin sa B will be your second term. Okay? Ayan. Now, paano ang pattern of solution? Medyo mahaba po ito Okay? Titigan niyo po mabuti. This is cube of the first term, plus 3 times the square of the 3 times the square of the first times the second plus 3 times the first times the square of the second plus cube of the second. Okay? Ulit. One more. Sabayan niyo ako Sabay-sabay tayo 1, 2, 3. Let's start. This is called cube of the first term plus 3 times the square of the first term times the second term plus 3 times the first term times the square of the second term plus cube of the second term. Okay? One more. Isa pa. Wait lang. Burahin ko lang to. Okay? Wait lang. Okay? Okay, so let's start. Sabay-sabay ulit tayo Ano po ang pattern of solution? Cube of the first plus 3 times the square of the first times the second plus 3 times the first times the square of the second plus cube of the second. Okay? I-memorize nyo po yan kung ayaw nyo mag-multiply ng sobrang haba. Okay? So, kung kanina, square of a binomial ay merong 3 terms, dito naman sa cube of a binomial, meron tayong 4 terms. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Yan po ang mga patterns natin. So, ano ang gagawin natin dito? Wait lang, baburahin ko lang. Let's have an example. Okay? So, we have here 2x minus 3 cube. Okay? 2x minus 3 cube. So, ito muna ang una natin gagawin. Anong tawag natin dito? Cube of the first. So, ano ang first natin? 2x. So, ang ginawa natin dito, 2x cube. Okay? So, ang susunod, ito naman. Okay? Paano natin gagawin? 3 times the square of the first times the second. So, gawin po natin yan. 3 times square of the first, ang first natin is 2x, times the second, negative 3. Mag-iingat po tayo Negative po yan. You will carry out the sign. And that is negative 3. Okay, so tapos na tayo dito. Ang susunod ay ito naman. Ano tong tawag natin dito sa term na to? 3 times the first times the square of the second. So let's do that. Ito naman, 3 times the first times the square of the second. So we have here 3 times 2x times negative 3 squared. Plus, ang pinakahuli na pinapagawa sa atin ay cube of the second. Ano ang second natin? Negative 3. So we have here negative 3 cube. Okay? Simplify everything. Okay? Pero hintay lang dito So, kung mapapansin ninyo, 2x cube and that is equivalent to 8x cube. Pagdating dito, okay, you will do PEMDAS rule. Okay? Huwag kayo magmumultiply ng 3 dito kay 2x. Bakit? Meron pong exponent si 2x. Okay? Simplify first the exponent. PEMDAS rule. Simplify first the exponent. So, anong gagawin mo sa 3? Kokopyahin mo lang muna si 3. So, we have here 2x squared. Simplify natin itong may exponent and that is equivalent to 4x squared. Tapos, kopyahin mo lang ulit si negative 3 dito. Plus, pagdating dito, may exponent ulit dito. Simplify first the exponent. So, ang gagawin mo lang, kopyahin mo lang ito si 3, si 2x, tapos negative 3 squared, and that is equivalent to 9. Tapos, pagdating dito, simplify the exponent, negative 3 cube, negative 3 times negative 3, equivalent to negative 27. Then, after that, further simplify. So, copy 8x cube. Dito, pwede ka na mag-multiply. Okay? Kasi wala nang exponent na gumagala po dyan. So, 3 times 4x squared times negative 3 and that is equivalent to negative 36x squared. The same pattern dito, wala nang exponent. So, pwede ka na mag-multiply. So, we have here 3 times 2x times 9 and that is equivalent to 54x. Then, positive times negative and that is equivalent to negative 27. So, this is now your final answer. Okay? So, medyo mahaba itong cube. Medyo kailangan ninyo ng konti pang exercise dito. So, pagpasok natin next week, we will have exercises on this. Okay? Pero gusto ko lang gawin ninyo is to memorize this pattern. Okay? Medyo mahaba po kasi ito. So, with that, maraming salamat po sa pakikinig. Bye-bye.